Okay, come on. But for those of you who are just joining, welcome to Bluegian Fox Gaming. If it ever decides to load here. There it goes. With Battle Eye being installed, it'll be slower.
I am Marasav, Queen of the Reef. I once made a great sacrifice to protect humanity from the Hive. I lost everything. My fleet. My brother. My people's very way of life. I watched the dreaming city fall into ruin. Desecrated by Oryx. Cursed by Savathun. Now I've returned to retake this sacred place, to finally wrest it free from the Hive's claws. Although you have taken things near and dear to me as well. You have also learned that your list of enemies need not be so broadly defined. Today we are afforded a unique opportunity. The road ahead of us is fraught with perilous choices, Guardian. Choose wisely.
Guardian, thank you for accompanying.
Oh, I'm already going into something. Okay.
Ikora issued an order for Osiris's arrest. She has questions about his involvement in Lakshmi's
It's like,
attack on the
I'm
elite.
probably going to go into something, but it didn't seem to be
I
doing it, so...
volunteered to collect him from the Dreaming City, where he now hides. No one will touch Osiris until I know the truth. He has acted rashly in the past, but I have never seen him willingly endanger the city. Something is wrong. I have felt it for some time now. He is distant. Help me bring him home.
We'll certainly try to help here.
I am making way through the opposite flank from you. The Hive are swarming. We will be as the mighty crabs of old and pincer them. Break their lines and meet me at Osiris's signal.
Fuck off!
Geppetto says there's another ghost nearby. Lightbearer, reveal yourself.
That would be me.
What are you doing here, Lord Brother? Did Did Zavala not send you away?
Osiris called me for help. With all these hive around, I can see why. This reeks of Xivu Arath.
He called you? No. Go home. This is not your fight to take. It is mine.
You can't keep him in a cage, Saint. You're not the only one who cares about him.
Lectures? You know nothing.
Oh shit!
Osiris is
I
not
blew
himself,
myself up.
and I will be the one to bring him back.
Oh, infinite ammo. Is that something new? Well, where'd you run off to?
Still fumbling around in the overworld, old light? There's an awoken device near you. It should let you slip into the Ascendant Plane and get you closer to Osiris.
Crow and I used them to hide from Wrathborn.
Stalk. We were stalking, not hiding.
Taken portals, awoken dimensions. Fine. Go, Guardian. Take the crow's path.
The Ascendant Plane should skirt you past the Hive's barricades. Just be sure to mind the Taken.
Oh, they're just gonna keep respawning everywhere I go. So, probably best just keep running.
Bringing down Quria left the Taken rattled. I don't think Savathun has control of them anymore.
No matter. My bullets do not know the difference.
Whoa!
Guardian, many Taken signals falling on you.
A big Wrathborn headed your way too.
Be brave. Osiris is not far ahead.
Get away from me! And I go flying. Just die already!
I am not far ahead of you, Guardian. We converge on Osiris' signal.
Then we'll see each other soon. Crow out.
Whatever happens, friend, we cannot lose him. Even if I do not understand, I must believe his actions have purpose.
I had hoped you'd find your way back.
I'm a bit lost, actually. But this feels familiar. Do I know you?
Osiris? You must come home. Answer for what you have done. The Vanguard will show mercy.
Yes. Ikora and Commander Zavala are nothing if not generous. Queen Mara. Look how they've welcomed the crow into their flock.
It isn't too late. You can still be forgiven.
Be careful. I'll hold you to it.
No, no!
Oh, what did Mara just do?
Where is Osiris?
Lower your weapons. Osiris still lives.
You trust this thing?
This thing and I have come to an agreement. You need only cooperate.
What is it?
I am Savathun, the Witch Queen, sister of shapes, deepest in the Hive Coven, etc., etc. My sister Zivor Rath hunts me on behalf of another. I wish only to be free, and Mara Sav has graciously agreed to help.
And Osiris?
Sweet that you should care, little bird. I have been Osiris for as long as you have known him. But rest assured, I will return him safely to you. In exchange for your assistance.
Queen of lies! Pray this is the one time you are telling truth. The Vanguard must know what has happened here. Stay, Guardians. I will go.
Someone once told me that the line between light and dark is very thin. Walk it alongside me. For Osiris. This will guide you. A powerful relic of awoken design. Take it and return to your helm.
Mara, I'm not sure I can trust you, and I know I can't trust that thing. Okay. Oh, so they opened up the other side. What's this look like? Big giant portal thing. Not sure I care for that.
Approach, Guardian. Believe me when I tell you that I did not know of Savathun's deception until she arrived in the Dreaming City. She offered me a bargain. If I exercise her worm, she will release Osiris and help us defeat the Black Fleet. I recognize the risk. Her inevitable betrayal is all but a guarantee. But without her worm, Savathun is vulnerable, unprotected by the security of her throne world. Mortal. To separate Savathun from the parasite inside her, I need Techeuns, skilled awoken mystics. Few still live. Most were lost, guiding my return to the Dreaming City when Xivu Arath ambushed us. But I can still feel their minds. The mystic compass you hold will reveal pathways
Hey,
to
Ellie.
each lost Techeun. Relight the pathways of the Ascendant Plane, and guide my people back to me. My wrath, Petravenge, will brief you further.
Queen Mara has already told you we must recover our lost Techeuns in order to free Savathun from her servitude
voice
to
sounds
the Worm
different.
Gods. I will tell you how. Imagine the universe as a set of coins, stacked, one on top of the other. The top coin is our reality. The bottom, the Ascendant Plane. Between them lies an intermeshing of ever-shifting pathways, known as ley lines.
Rate that
Almost
thing a 10-10
all the
back
ancient
scratcher.
pathways are now defunct, but beings of paracausal ability can navigate and rebuild them. This is the art of wayfinding. We know our lost Techeuns are stranded somewhere among the ley lines, and they're leaving us markers to follow. I'm forwarding you the coordinates to the first marker. It should tell us which ley line to look in.
I figured
Then
that
we'll use the
since I
blind
still had
well to
time
tear
left
open a
after
rift and send
finishing
you
up
through to
Valkyria
find them.
Chronicles, I
Xivu
would
Arath is desperate to capture her sister.
at least do
Her
the first
forces,
week of
which
story
now
for the
include
new
the
season
Taken,
of Destiny.
will attempt to stop you at every turn. Listen, I know your crow intends to accompany you. Mara also wants him close. Our Techeuns went to retrieve Queen Mara on my orders. This can't fail. Not because of him.
Okay. Okay, so this is all the new stuff that gets. Okay. Let's kind of just look around here. Well, that's my plan here, Kitty. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see. Through the portal, it's everything you've ever wanted. Well, yeah, because she's just absolutely amazing. She's my favorite character of the entire series. I loved going to the Dreaming City and going to the throne room when she was there. Now that thing needs to die. That thing absolutely has to die. At least in my opinion. I do not trust Savathun. I'm more likely to trust Callus than I am Savathun. Callus gives you shinies. My light level is 13-15. I really need to get around to completing these steps. Well, trying to figure out where. Yeah. No, if I'm like I told you. I mean, so long as I'm actually available, I'm always up for some Destiny 2. It's just usually a lot of the things. It's like that I want to do. It's like I can't really. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out where that's at so I can go do that. Nightfall's Fanatic. I usually don't actually ever. I usually end up never doing the Nightfalls just because. I usually just don't have an ability to go through and get the people.
Underway. Done.
Actually, no. Yeah, like I said, the only problem I have is that that keeps me from really doing a lot of the activities. The fact that a lot of them kind of require some degree of being able to pay attention, and a lot of my day, I'm not actually able to do that. I don't really know how to play an Inviso Hunter. I'll be honest right up front. I really don't know how to do an Inviso Hunter. I usually just play either Revenant or not Gunslinger, but Way of a Thousand Cuts.
Oh, come on!
Fenchurch does the exploring. I make the deals.
What cipher is this?
Probably. If not, I probably have it unlocked where I could grab one. Yeah, I have it unlocked. I don't know if I have one in my vault or not. Probably not. That's not my vault.
Could possibly be that simple, could it?
No, I actually do have one sitting in my vault.
Oh no.
It allows you to effectively always have invis if you are bottom tree void.
If my function is to serve the Vanguard.
Stick as many missiles in it as you like. It's still a flying...
You don't look too banged up. Deal.
Can you get the job done in time?
What's on?
I stayed up way too late.
And also, what's the seasonal armor look like? Oh, it's not good.
When do we get into combat?
Oh wait, what's this? New finisher. Oh, I like that.
No, it could possibly be that simple, could it?
Oh, that's similar to another emote that's already in existence. You sit on Callus's throne,
Good.
drinking
You're
a cup
back.
of wine. I don't remember where it's from. I never got it.
Don't let it go to waste. Very good.
So where's the seasonal activity? I'm gonna guess here.
Stand with me, Guardian. Stay vigilant, Guardian.
Oh, good, there
We've
is
come too
matchmaking
far
for
to
it.
Let the darkness win now.
Yeah, it's just over where what was called used to be, which made me a little wary. And then I also was just like, gotta check to see if there's matchmaking on it. Otherwise, I guess I'm kind of done. Blind Well, yes. I haven't done Blind Well in so long. I forgot what its name was. It reuses Blind Well. Well, I mean, refreshing old content to be relevant. Yeah. I find nothing wrong with that. Sundial was sometimes, if you're talking about the where we brought the thing we did that eventually brought Saint 14 back, Sundial was all right. I don't know. It depended upon what activities it came in with, and which boss was at the end. Sometimes I enjoyed Sundial, sometimes I didn't. The Seraph Towers made you want to hate your life. Yeah. Well, no, I can't really say that I didn't like the Seraph Towers, because
Welcome back to the Blind Well,
I
Guardian.
really enjoyed the
It
Black
enables
Armory
transit between
season.
this reality and the Ascendant Plane, using paracausal ley lines. Unfortunately, this gate opens both ways. Xivu Arath, Hive God of War, is trying to secure it for an invasion of the Dreaming City, so she can capture Savathun. We must hold this location at all costs. Glad to have you along, Guardian. Xivu Arath's forces have infested this area. Their taken rifts are destabilizing the ley lines, making alignment impossible.
Grab that raid banner there, because who knows what.
Hold off the Taken as best you can. Once their leadership arrives, put them down and bank their Taken essence. That should close the rifts and secure the area.
What just killed me? Misadventure. Okay. Okay, so now what?
Just like streams of water, ley lines can be polluted. Xivu Arath will use them to poison the Blind Well if she can. Stay vigilant.
We need to replace the batteries that charge the Blind Well's energy regulators. But first, we need to secure the area. Luckily for us, the batteries are charged with paracausal energy. They'll give you a useful aura against our enemies. It will take strength and teamwork to get this done, Guardian. Good luck.
Okay, well, I try to be good at the teamwork part, but that usually doesn't work too well because I usually don't know what the hell I'm
Hold
doing.
off the hostiles until we gain access to the batteries. Once they appear, you'll have to install them manually. They're extremely heavy, so I suggest you work together.
Ow. Much pain was had. Come on. Just a little... Ah, shit. Why'd I drop that? Oh, you get exhausted. Okay. This must be some really heavy shit if a Guardian gets exhausted carrying it.
Feels good to be back in the fight. I've been on the sidelines for too long.
From what I saw, the Guardian did all the work.
Well, it usually is the Guardian doing all the work and that someone else takes credit for it.
Xivu Arath is sending her strongest lieutenants to secure the Blind Well. We can't allow them to establish a beachhead for the Hive.
Ow, much pain. Ow. Leave me alone. Back away. least there's no time thing on this. Ow, ow, son of a.
Well done, Guardian. The Reefborn thank you. If we are to survive the coming storm, the tower and the Dreaming City must stand united.
We'll hold the blind well together. As we open more ley lines, we can start exfiltrating our lost Techians.
Once my coven is reassembled, we'll exorcise Savathun's worm and put an end to her lies. Once and for all.
Okay, let's return to orbit. And go back to the helm. But yeah, Kitty, especially if it's if you're available around stream time, if there's ever a time where you want to do something in Destiny 2, I'd be happy to do it. Most of the time you're just strolling around like now. So these are all the seasons are coming up with Witch Queen. But like I've been saying, it's like there's some point where I'd actually like to do some of the raids and such. It's just a matter of I just need the people to get together, and unfortunately I just don't have enough friends at the moment to actually generally pull it off around the times I'm available to do such. You can get heads. The hell?
Approach, Guardian. I have an awoken tale to tell you. One my brother recited to our people's children quite often. Long ago, great kestrels roamed the sky. They built ornate nests in the heavens like conquerors. But in their arrogance, they ignored whispers of storms on the wind. Until one day, one such storm swept over them. It collapsed the heavens, drowned their nests. So they fled, and the storm pursued them. Most died, but a fated few washed upon the shores of a great hollow oak. There, a mother kestrel guarded her clutch, 2 shells, bonded inseparably. A daughter, Riga, a son, Agar. Their hearts beat in unison. And they grew. Riga, intuitive and cunning. Agar, loyal but adventurous. Knowing they would one day wish to leave the hollow to face the storm, their mother plucked feathers from her plumage, and one from each child. For Riga she crafted a crown to keen her mind, centered by Agar's luminous feather. For Agar, she crafted a scepter, cored by his sister's obsidian feather to guide his spirit. There is truth in this tale. The scepter and crown, they are real. One I already have. The other, you will retrieve for me. When you return, I will tell you the rest.
Who wants to bet that Marasov is, Savathun wearing a meat suit again? Well, that's what I'm doing, but it's not... Okay, what's going on here? Where's Petrovich? Okay. Oh, okay. So basically, from what I'm being reading here, this is a bugged part of the quest, and we have to abandon it and pick it back up again. At least that's what I'm reading. With each Techian found, each clearing the ley lines brings Mara Sal's plan closer to fruition. Continue collecting parallax trajectory, conducting astral alignments, and charting the ley lines of the shattered realm. Eventually, Savathûn's worm will be exorcised, and the real Osiris will be returned. Holy shit, 53-step quest? That's a hell of a lot of steps. So, Kitty, what do you think so far of what you've seen of the Season of the Lost? Well, I mean, from like what you've watched me do. It better be for a 6-month season. So I came here just to basically show up there, and then I gotta go back to here? Well, shit. I just at least grab that mod. Goes on arms. Well, this will probably end up being something I don't do very often. Cooperative with no matchmaking. Another one of the new activities that I'm just doing here now. It's a 3-man little mission, and it has a weekly thing to it. This Shattered Realm thing. Defeat champions, so there's a weekly challenge to it, which means
Behind the curtain of the universe lies the Ascendant Plane. Here, causality meets consciousness, and worlds are born. Go. Find our lost Techians and bring them home.
dinner gave you hot burn, that should be illegal. What did you eat?
You're making good progress. I believe that's another beacon ahead.
I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh. I see where it's trying to send me.
The beacon is aligned. Get ready for an attack.
It does sound good. Will be chills and cheese with hamburger mixed in. Okay, so where's this next beacon? Looks to be over that way. However I get to that way. Was good. Take a shot of apple cider vinegar and end the suffering. That sounds bad. It's like 10 seconds of intense suffering to end all the suffering. There is truth to that. One time I coughed and it went up my nose. I thought I was going to die. But hey, if it made it better, that's all that really matters.
The Taken infest every corner of the Ascendant Plane I've seen. Like the tendrils of some great fungus. Ever spreading.
Don't much care for this whole being slowed thing.
I'm detecting beacon alignment, but there are enemies closing on your position.
I just remember what Seraph Towers event was, and yeah, okay, I remember those. Those really did suck. I had to think for a moment what those events were like. I rarely ever actually succeeded at them. I don't think I got that season. Now, how might I get there? Okay. So I gotta go back around. At least there was a shortcut.
That's the last beacon. Xivu Arath's forces are converging on the area.
So far, this hasn't been as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Excellent work, Guardian. We couldn't have done it without you.
This place is a maze.
Which is why we establish guides, lanterns, beacons.
Geppetto tells me these are, nodes, and that they are connected.
Yes, by ley lines. They're like primordial currents you can navigate between worlds.
I see. Places share memories, have relationships. Just like us, they have seen so much.
Something like that.
So now I need to do an upgrade, the barrier ability. I don't think I have enough parallax to actually do that, and if I don't, well, then I'll probably end up doing more of this as part of YouTube videos, or if we have time this month, we may do some more Destiny 2 this month. But let's go see what we can do.
I am at your mercy, Guardian. This construct protects me from those who wish me harm, from my worm's hunger. But it is a prison, too. Quite elegant, don't you think? I have only one regret, and that is how long it took me to reveal myself to you.
I doubt that.
I see your synapses firing. A specimen scarred by skepticism. They call me a liar, but we share mutual interests, you and I. If you believe anything I tell you, believe in that. Now, let me show you a different interpretation of the truth.
I can somewhat believe that we might have aligned interests.
Who is Savathun, you ask? You already know. Oh, guardian mine. I am your friend. I tried to protect you from the Black Fleet. You called it interference. Don't worry. I was not offended. Instead, I found a form more pleasing to your eyes. Osiris was lost. Lightless. I saved him from Xivu Arath and assumed his shape so I could guide your victory against her. I ferried the reborn prince to your city so he could be redeemed. I protected Zavala from Kaido's ambitions, ending a war before it could even begin. I delivered the House of Light on its knees to Ikora. I unmasked the enemies lurking inside your city's walls and destroyed them. You may disagree with my methods, but you can't argue with results. I am no villain, and you are no hero.
Well, that's true.
We are paracausal.
see, I got Dreaming City. I got Season of Arrivals, Season of Dawn, I got the Season of the Undying, Lore. Those are all the seals I've gotten. Lore is the one I'm really actually proud of getting. Because I love the lore of this game.
It's good to see you alive, Guardian.
So who won?
I'm just gonna sit down.
Usually, like most things, I take a look and see if it's something that's just like, do I have the time or ability to basically like
This is
solo
my
getting
fault.
it?
I invited her in. I convinced Zavala that we needed Osiris by our side. A dark pit looked back every time I met his eyes, and I told myself it was his grief. Savathun knew she could use that. The city is the last place Xivu Arath would have searched for her. Now, Saint is tearing the system apart, looking for the real Osiris. You and Crow will need to take point with the Awoken. I don't like it, but he wants to help, and he's earned some trust. It's his decision. We're in a downpour of revelation. I've been trying to analyze every drop of information, as if I could isolate them before they're washed away. There's so much I need to reevaluate, so much I need to do. Interrogate the Witch Queen while we have a captive audience. Our enemies often flirt with arrogance when they believe they've won. See if she'll let her true intentions slip.
Will it fit?
Our light is stronger than ever.
I want one like the Warlock
Guardian, Ghost, Human, Exo, Awoken, Brain.
Oh, so we're now at the you gotta wait a week.
That's the cheapest. I mean,
I want one
think
like
that's
the
all your
Warlock
family deserves. Who might argue? Hey, come here.
I don't want you to record this transaction.
How much is that? Take it. It's a deal. Citizens, over here.
Is he looking at you funny?
Okay.
I'll take it.
All of them? I just need something that'll work. Everyone, one moment, please.
Also, at some point, I really needed to figure out how to actually use a hand cannon because I've never been very good with them.
I want one like the Warlock.
Everyone, one moment, please. Just need something that'll work.
Yes, I do. Unless I decide to play on like my PS4 or Xbox. I'm just not very good with a hand cannon. I just can't figure it out. I like my pulse rifles, but they've not been good for a real long time.
The fleet took losses. They're refusing to say how bad.
Hey,
But that's where we're going to end it tonight since we finished basically most all the quest content. That's out this week. I may do call-outs here
Step on up. Take a look.
later, depending upon how close I feel we are to completing Mass Effect Andromeda, and we might try and get together a raid night or a group to do some like nightfalls and such, and try to actually do some things that I generally don't do.
That's impossible.
But that'll be something I'll do in my Discord for trying to gather people up or trying to arrange and schedule such. Thank you all for joining me tonight for both the completion of Valkyria Chronicles and starting up the season of The Lost. Tomorrow night we'll be back with Mass Effect Andromeda. Till then, we just got 100 bits. Let's draw a card. Well, this is... Oh, okay. Well, this card has two sides. And I'll let you decide which one you want. But one side is Tomb of Annihilation. And the other is a Tropal. Or the Atropal. Apparently... you want the tomb? Apparently, with this card, use of this card, if you get to the end of the Tomb of Annihilation, it turns into the Atropal. It looks like, but we'll put it as the Tomb of Annihilation. I'll go ahead and put that in here now. Yep. Bunch of pages filled out. And I need to get around to actually labeling some of these pages here. I've got about 2 pages I need to label. But yeah, thanks all for showing up. Thank you for the 100 kitty bitties. We'll be back tomorrow night. Till then, have a wonderful rest of your evenings.